I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Do you feel that Canelo's gonna win?
No.
Really?
No.
So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You make money.
I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Right now, I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience right now.
Errol Spence Jr. has weighed in on the highly anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford, a dream fight stirring excitement across the boxing world. Known for his no-nonsense insights and elite boxing IQ, Spence delivered a candid take on what could unfold if these two pound-for-pound stars face off. He broke down the matchup by highlighting Canelo's size and power advantage versus Crawford's exceptional timing and adaptability, offering fans a glimpse into how boxing's best view this potential super fight.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, you know, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80-70% of who I really am in 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got the WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. You know, I had an IVF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. You know, I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, you know, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there easily.
Spence made it clear where his support lies firmly in Crawford's corner. In various interviews, he expressed confidence that if anyone can move up in weight and take down Canelo, it's Crawford. He's chasing greatness, Spence said. So why not? While he stopped short of predicting a guaranteed win, Spence added, I don't know if he's going to win or lose, but I'll definitely be rooting for Crawford.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
You know,
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
That respect for Crawford stems partly from first-hand experience. On July 29, 2023, Crawford dismantled Spence in a dominant ninth-round TKO to become the undisputed welterweight champion, the first in the four-belt era. Crawford landed 185 of 369 punches, 50%, including 98 power shots at a 60% clip, while Spence managed just 96 of 480, 20%. Analysts on Reddit criticized Spence's flawed technique, noting that his head positioning left him vulnerable. Crawford's superior footwork, switch hitting, and accuracy exposed Spence's weaknesses and solidified his place as boxing's pound-for-pound king.
See, this is the thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford and ending up getting clipped and embarrassed.
Crawford has issued a direct warning to Canelo Alvarez, stating, "No excuses when I win." He confirmed there would be no catchweight clause and made it clear he wants to fight Canelo at full strength. "I want him at his best," he said, "so there are no loopholes when I beat him." Tensions spiked after Canelo shoved Crawford at a press event, to which Crawford responded on social media, "I got you. You're gonna remember." His message was loud and clear, he's coming to make a statement.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we gotta fight, and I'm gonna win the fight. It's simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think, you know, he just wasn't up for the skull fight. And I think, you know, different fighters bring different, you know, energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Majimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight, you're going further up in weight, and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Majimov fight. How do you kind of reply to that?
Boxing legend Oscar de la Hoya remains on the fence about the potential matchup. He acknowledges Canelo's resilience and natural size at 168 pounds, but also praises Crawford's intelligence, movement, and adaptability, likening his style to Bruce Lee. De la Hoya believes Crawford has a real shot, yet points out, a good little man has never beaten a good big man. Canelo's durability is undeniable. He's taken power punches from Sergey Kovalev, gone to war with Gennady Golovkin across 3 fights, and stood strong against Dmitry Bivol. In contrast, Crawford is jumping 2 weight classes with no history of taking shots from true 168 pounds hitters. Critics argue that his power faded at 154, and question whether he can handle the sustained strength of a super middleweight opponent.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes. Because he said, if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said, people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good, it was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the better part of a decade.
Basically.
He's so used to taking those shots. Whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt.
Not even getting wobbled.
Not even getting wobbled, just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Right.
Hall of Famer Sugar Ray Leonard, who knows firsthand what it takes to jump divisions, offered thoughtful advice to Crawford. Speaking to the media, Leonard acknowledged the massive challenge ahead. It's a big difference. Every time he hit me, he hurt me, Leonard recalled from his own experience. Still, he encouraged Crawford to rely on his strengths, stay on the outside, use his mobility, and control the ring. Fight your fight, Leonard said. But even with encouragement, doubts remain.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that, there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Rising welterweight star Jaron Boots has shared a cautionary take. He warned that Crawford is taking a serious risk moving up without a tune-up fight at 160 pounds. Ennis pointed to Canelo's proven knockout power, noting he's dropped opponents over 200 pounds, and believes Crawford could be in danger if he doesn't adjust both his training and strategy. While Ennis respects Crawford's skills, he insists the size difference is real and favors Canelo.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the fans want to see it. So, you know, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. You know, at like 60, or like at least at 60, just to get his body, you know, the feeling of somebody a little bit bigger. You know, and things like that. You know. I know when you go up in weight, you gotta, you know, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavy and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now, but I think he should, just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Amir Khan, who shared the ring with both fighters, sides with Crawford. He praised Bud's exceptional ring IQ, movement, and precision. Khan noted that Crawford was extremely difficult to hit during their bout, unlike Canelo, who Khan claims he landed on with ease. While he acknowledges Canelo's devastating one-punch power, Khan believes Crawford's intelligence and slick tactics give him a real shot, provided he respects the danger of moving up in weight.
I fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't hit clean. They both hit hard because And you can see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
I think that Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
Legendary commentator Jim Lampley weighed in on the potential super fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford, calling it one of boxing's most compelling matchups. He praised Crawford as the most complete fighter in the sport today, comparing his adaptability and counter-punching skills to those of Sugar Ray Robinson. Lampley believes Crawford could frustrate Canelo over 12 rounds. However, despite his admiration, Lampley slightly favors Canelo, citing his proven chin and world-class bodywork at super middleweight. Crawford would need to pitch a perfect fight, he warned. One mistake, and Canelo's power could shift everything.
Crawford is going to fight Canelo because even if I have some doubts and misgivings about the size matchup, it is two action fighters who like to fight aggressively at times, not all the times, going against each other, and we'll see who can open the other person's tuna can, so to speak.
Teddy Atlas, renowned trainer and commentator, stands firmly behind Crawford. "I ain't going against Bud, he's special," Atlas declared. He sees Crawford's ring IQ, timing, and ability to read opponents as the X factors that could neutralize Canelo's physical advantages. While Atlas acknowledges Canelo's experience and devastating power, he also pointed out signs of decline, arguing that Crawford's sharpness even after stepping up to 154 gives him the confidence to take on the challenge at 168.
Maybe he's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire, it's in his mind, it's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class, can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Trainer Joel Diaz, however, sees things differently. Having coached Israel Madrimov, Diaz bluntly claimed that Crawford stands little chance against Canelo. He explained that Crawford's head movement and stance switching make him elusive upstairs, but his body remains a clear target. Diaz noted that Madrimov found success attacking Crawford's ribs and liver, which led to visible swelling and reduced effectiveness. Given Canelo's elite-level body punching and power at super middleweight, Diaz believes Crawford lacks the physical durability to withstand a sustained assault.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
With the undisputed super middleweight crown at stake, the matchup has deeply divided the boxing world. Some analysts side with Canelo's strength, chin, and proven dominance at 168 pounds. Others believe Crawford's supreme ring intelligence and adaptability give him a real shot at history. Still, concerns linger. Crawford will be nearly 38 at fight time, he's faced long periods of inactivity, and he's jumping 2 weight classes, a bold move even for a fighter of his caliber.
He fell for every feint, and then he got. I thought he lost. I thought my dream of one.
I think Crawford hurt his feelings, but he didn't hurt those guys. And how many times did he rock him? None. And so you're gonna tell me that he's gonna go up to the light, to allow the guy the light heavyweight.
Ask them, don't ask me.
He don't like Crawford. I think I like Crawford in a lot of fights. I like Crawford, but on this one, it's just a bigger version of him. And I don't think that. And again, he's beaten. You're talking about a guy who pro debuted at 126 maybe, he was a featherweight, and then you're talking about a guy who pro debuted at a junior welterweight. So they've always been a big difference in divisions. Featherweight, junior, light, so 4 divisions.
But also look at their resumes. Who did Crawford beat? What's his biggest win besides Spence?
Sean Porter, Errol Spence. Why did you say Spence like
because
that?
Spence was after 2 accidents. He wasn't the same. No, after Mikey, Spence wasn't the same.
Who did Crawford beat besides Spence? Well, fucking Spence was a good one.
Promoter Samson Lucas offered a sobering take, suggesting the fight feels more like a calculated business move than a purely athletic endeavor. He questioned the legitimacy of the matchup, raising concerns about safety and competitive balance. Yet in the minds of fans, imagination takes the wheel. In one popular simulation, Canelo dominates the first round with sharp body and head shots. But in round 2, Crawford responds with a furious combination that cuts and drops Canelo, igniting debate across social media.
I've done other predictions where I say Crawford can possibly win if he capitalizes on what he's good at, being aggressive, being just going for it, going with the flow and just feeling it. If he doesn't feel himself, it's not gonna happen. But if he feels himself, and if Canelo maybe doesn't, who knows? That's the reason why I think probably Canelo is gonna win, because it's a factor. It really depends on these little things, but it doesn't matter because they're called excuses. Those things which are mentioned after a certain fight are just excuses. So whatever happens, happens. If Canelo loses, he loses.
The buzz surrounding Canelo versus Crawford continues to grow. Some believe Crawford's timing, footwork, and ring generalship could outclass Canelo. Others argue the physical gap, particularly Canelo's size and strength, will be too much for Crawford to overcome. Whether it ends as a career-defining triumph for Crawford or yet another elite victory in Canelo's Hall of Fame legacy, one thing is certain: this fight would be a masterclass in skill, strategy, and sheer will.
With like all due respect to Shane Mosley, sure. he just said that Terence Crawford was going to get watched by Canelo. I don't think his word is really worth that much.
Do you think she need a year?
No, she needs till January, February. That's the timeline. She needs 6 to 8 months. She said out of her own mouth that she's in shape. She can come back. She told me that I'm too small for her. I'm not skilled enough for her. She punches too hard. And if she comes to get me, I won't be able to keep her off me. So stand on that, take this $15 million, and come get your ass whooped.
Terence got to be Terence, bro. He's a real deep thinker. He processed fights like nobody else. And he's processed this Canelo fight. He's seen it. He went through it 2 or 3 times already. He knows how this ends. You can tell the way he shadow boxes. He visualizing Canelo being right there in front of him. You understand? Look at the movement. That's all you got to do. Look at the movement. And that's the type of master boxer that Canelo is going to be facing. And the only thing I say is Canelo hasn't faced an opponent like this in a long time. You know what I mean? I think Canelo's going to have to go back to the Caleb Plant fight and look that good, that active, that, you feel me, moving with that type of grace to beat Terence Crawford. Because weight ain't going to make the difference. It ain't going to be the weight. It's going to be the skill set.
So what do you think? Can Terence Crawford pull off the upset and dethrone Canelo at super middleweight? Or will Canelo's size and power prove too much for Bud to handle? Drop your predictions in the comments below.